Yeah, bro, I'm finna, I can't put my keys, bro. I'm finna go to the studio. I can't put my keys up. You slide on me?
Yeah, I got you. I'll be there in like 5 minutes.
Alright, bet. Appreciate you.
Welcome back to EVN News. I'm your host, your President Saint, and I'm here with my favorite cast member, Chief of Staff, Key.
Good morning, top of the morning.
How you living, man?
I'm actually really hungry this morning.
You didn't eat nothing?
Not yet. I was planning on eating some watermelon this morning, but I ain't got around to it yet, so I'll do it after the recording. Get some watermelon, some water. Sounds good for breakfast.
What time you usually eat? You usually eat breakfast?
Yeah, it depends on the day. I'm trying to eat breakfast like around 8 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, a little behind schedule, about 30 minutes behind, so I'll eat an hour later. But
you know they say it's like the most important meal of the day.
Yeah, do you eat breakfast?
Nah.
Why not? It's important.
I feel like it's for bitches. I feel like as a man, I shouldn't be eating breakfast, so.
Just another thing you can't do.
I would say at least that's what I've been told. Like as a man, why you enjoy breakfast so much?
All right, it's to the list.
Why you go into the brunch?
I've seen that too. You can't have brunch. Let me see. And this week alone, let me see, what couldn't you do? Can't go to brunch. Can't use a sauna.
A sauna? What's up with the sauna?
Like if you're in a sauna with a bunch of men, it's considered zesty. I guess I don't know.
I can see that.
I
What about lighting candles?
Zesty. Keeping a clean house, zesty. Just anything that's really just
probably like brushing your teeth, trimming your toenails, like that.
Yeah.
Washing your.
Yeah, a lot of people don't wash. That's probably why. I'm gonna be honest. That's probably why they think that might be zesty.
Mud buckets.
Booty bandits.
No, what?
Yeah, nigga.
But nah, I really don't eat breakfast though. To be honest, I typically just skip it. I try not to eat till later in the afternoon. So somewhere between like 12 and 2. That's when I usually have my first meal. I'll be
you drink water or anything like that?
Okay. Yeah, I'll be thugging it, drinking my water, trying to get healthy.
Yeah, try getting fruit then. If you don't have like breakfast, try eating fruit.
No, that's breaking my fast, bro. We fast over here.
Oh, you fast in the morning?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, that's
getting on my real cleansing my body, cleansing my mental.
Now I work out in the morning. I do a workout a fasted workout, and I come home and eat. So.
Do you meditate?
Yeah, I pray and meditate in the morning.
Pray and meditate at the same time?
Not at the same time.
No. I mean, prayer could be your meditation, bro. I can't, you know what I'm saying?
No, I just pray, do my devotional, kind of sit there with God and just kind of talk to Him and write and journal. Yeah.
Man, respect to God, bro.
Yeah, my morning started correctly. So, a lot of news in the world.
Yeah, I just like as far as like current shit going on. I just went to the food festival yesterday. That was some decent shit. Did you go?
No, I'm going today actually. How was it yesterday?
It was cool. There's a few things I don't like about it. I didn't feel like they had as many international cuisines this year. I felt like there was a lot of shit. Like for me personally, like I don't want to go to the soul food tent. I don't want to go to like a burger tent.
I'm going. I ain't gonna lie. Soul food tonight. I'm going. It's Sunday.
I just don't like going to those because it's food that I already have tasted.
Oh, okay.
My purpose in going there is to try different cuisines from different places I haven't tried before.
How's the price looking like over there?
I mean, nothing is crazy.
Yeah.
It's all decent prices. And plus, with the food festival, it has samples. So you don't got to pay like the $10 or $15, whatever it is, to get the meal. If you want to just sample some shit, they got little sample options too. So it's like, I think it's usually like $1, $2 for the samples.
Oh, you got to pay for the sample?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You do got to pay for the sample for sure.
That's what's up. I get that. That makes sense because niggas could just free sample for, that makes sense. But no, I don't know that, me, I'm actually getting more comfortable. I'll try things now. I actually had Indian food last week.
Oh, really? What do you think?
I didn't like it.
What'd you have?
I don't know what it was. It's kind of, I don't know, some chicken stuff. It had some kind of sauce on it, rice. I would ask the person I tried it with.
Probably just butter chicken.
It might have been it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just wasn't.
Was it orange?
Yeah.
It was butter chicken.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't like it, man. I think probably because my head, it don't smell the best to me. So it's just like.
Your head don't smell the best.
No, in my head, like, yeah, I'm already pretty thinking, like, this is like, just gonna taste like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I tried it, because you know me, bro, I'm not trying shit, really. So it's like, I'm getting in my comfort zone. So today I might actually have fun at the festival and try some different food. If not, I'm going to order Reliable, some mac and cheese, and some good soul food, man.
Yeah. And they also didn't really organize it so much by, like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Typically, they kind of organize it by, like, type of cuisine. So, like, international, like, they'll have, like, all the Asian food over here. They'll have all the American food over here. They'll have, like, European over here. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But they didn't really organize it that way. It's kind of more just random pop-up shits and just you get it how you get it or whatever, I guess. But yeah, I didn't really try a whole lot while I was there. The lines was pretty long, and I had shit to do, so I was really trying to move around and get my shit done. I still didn't get home till late last night, so.
Stick and move.
Yeah, overall it was good, man. Hopefully you have a good time later tonight.
I hope so, man. I'm excited for it. Have a good little Sunday. Get some good food, hopefully. Yeah. Crew League, you been watching it?
Yeah, I've been watching it. It's back. I'll be honest though, I feel like they changed something. I don't know if you feel that way, but watching it now, they have too many cuts in their clips. Like you'll sit there and try to watch the game, and then it's cut into some other shit or a different angle of the shot. Like nigga, this is a 4-foot court. Why are you doing all this? It's just hard to watch for me, especially that first episode with Kevin Gates and that rapper. I have no clue who the fuck he is.
Who he play?
Some nigga from California.
Did he? I'm trying to who he play now. Hold on. Who did he really play? Hold on, I'm looking up. I'm actually curious.
You can look it up.
Yeah. Hold on, bro. I'm trying to think, because I feel like I know. Who was it? Oh, I don't know him personally. It's a dude from Dave. That's what it was. A dude from Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've never heard his music besides on the show.
I don't think nobody's heard this.
Yeah. It was funny because Kevin Gates said, "I don't know who that man is." Like,
bro, I was sitting there thinking the same. Who the fuck is this nigga? How he get on here?
Yeah. If I'd never seen Dave, I never would have watched that. I mean, never would have known who he was at all. So hopefully his career takes off after this or something like that.
He seemed like a nice dude. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. He's nice on the show, so it's pretty cool. Yeah. His vibe matches his personality. Have you seen the new episode with Key Glock and Doughboy?
Yeah. I'm be honest. They need to scout these rappers a little bit more before they just bring them on to hoop, because these niggas are butt.
Yeah, and I get it. They're trying to have fun, but in the same sense, get something that be enjoyable to watch, because at that point you have your commentary being more funny or just being forced. Like you cut more to commentary than you are to the actual hooping session, and it's like I'm sorry, Doughboy got decent music, but his game is ass. That nigga can't hoop for shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I would never want to be around Doughboy. He seemed like he's so annoying.
Yeah, he's annoying as hell. And I like his music, but I'm kind of mad too, actually, because he's supposed to drop this week. He's supposed to drop on the 25th, but then he didn't, and he put on Twitter, "I'm sorry, I got too drunk." Oh, really? He's some dumb shit. I'm like, bro, I'm not like, what the fuck? So he didn't put out even a new release date. So it's like, no, you dropping your album.
His shit got pushed back. He ain't gonna be able to release. Bro, finna be stuck.
Well, I thought he was independent. Who's he signed to?
He signed to somebody. I don't know who the fuck he signed to. He was shouting him out on his last album, actually.
Okay. But
yeah, I feel like the music market is flooded right now, and it's about to get even worse this fourth quarter. To be real, a lot of shit came out since the last time we recorded. Quavo's came out, ESTGs came out, Russ, Burna Boy, Sexy Red. I don't know when her album came out, but I just listened to it. Yeah. And there's a few other bum ass niggas who released some music too as well. Trippie Redd. No, we talked about that one already.
Yeah, I think we did. Drake was supposed to drop it. Well, I guess no, he wasn't actually. It's funny. I mean, you went on Twitter, but everyone was looking forward for Drake's album this last week. Yeah. And Lil Yachty was like, "Yeah, niggas tripping. No one said he was dropping this week. Like, no one said that."
Man, are they like best friends or something?
I don't know. They gotta be, because they be talking wild in the comments. They be wilding in the comments.
And the niggas is pretty close.
Yeah.
At least they seem to be. I'm actually really looking forward to Drake's album. I can't wait till that shit come out. You know, that's my guy, so.
You seen the album cover for it, at least?
Yeah, I seen that.
What do you think about that?
It was alright. It was a decent little cover or whatever. I know Drake gets dragged for his album covers. People think that shit's ass. I don't really think they're that bad. I don't think they're also that great either. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna sit here and get on your cap and be like, oh, this is the greatest album cover I've ever seen. Nah, but it's just some regular,
Solid.
degular shit. Nothing crazy. But I've definitely seen worse album covers for sure. I think sometimes, bro, the album cover I feel like depends on what's on the album. Like if you come out there with some shit that maybe is a little bit more abstract, then your album cover makes more sense sometimes. So I don't know. We'll see how his album ends up. I have high hopes for it. Hoping it ends up being a pretty good album because I know a lot of people shitted on his last couple. So I think he's gearing up to try to, I don't know, put some respect on his name. Make sure niggas know who he is.
I wonder how. See, now I'm actually curious now, to be honest, because with the season's changing, it's gonna be fall soon, right? Drake did not drop this summer, so I'm wondering if it'd be like a more turn album, which I feel like if it is, you missed your opportunity because it's summertime, but fall time is more of a softer vibe from Drake. So now I'm actually interested to see what he puts out.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be something like Certified Lover Boy, but I think it's gonna have a little bit more like hard rapping on it. Actually, probably be something similar to Scorpion.
That was a good album.
Yeah, I like Scorpion.
Oh my goodness, that was such a great album.
Because he was talking his shit on there. So hopefully we get back to that.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear that. But we'll see. But that's a good point. Because, yeah, if he's on there like on some 21 shit, like his last album with 21, that should have been dropped in the summer.
Exactly.
But we'll see. Well, speaking of new albums that came out, did you listen to Quavo's album?
I didn't actually. I need to. I talked to y'all about it like when it dropped or whatever that week. I think last week, wasn't it? I talked about it and I typed it in the search bar and I got the car and never pushed play again. So
Fuck that nigga.
Nah, I need to play it, bro. I need to play it. I'm pretty sure I like a few songs on it. I'm not like the hugest fan of Migos or Quavo or anything like that when they were together as a whole or
Yeah.
But, what you think about the album though? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was actually a pretty decent album. I was surprised. I didn't think it was really gonna be that good, to be honest. It's not an album that I think I'm gonna be going back to constantly, but there are a few songs on there I'm like, okay, I fuck with this. And I'm in the same boat as you, to be real. Like I never really was a big Migos fan. I know us growing up, Migos was a big thing, but I was never really on that boat, to be real.
Yeah, like they have a few good bangers, and don't get me wrong, they got good music. And I have a great point later on about this, but their music is like great club and partying music, or just vibing. Where they have a lot of different kind of vibes, different scenarios, and they can play it on a chill little bonfire, play it like a turn party, So they have a lot of.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to hear Migos and them at like a chill little event. I feel like it'd be too turned for me.
I feel like at the time though, I'm comparing it to with my high school events. So like we just played that and it was like, oh, you vibing, it's kind of chill.
Do you think your music taste was ass in high school? Like, I guess maybe not you, but high schoolers in general. Because I feel like in high school you think you have like really good music taste, but it don't really. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I feel like you think you have good music taste, but you don't really have the most diverse and elevated taste.
I feel like actually, to be honest, I can't say that. I feel like back then though, my music was all over the place. I feel like I had different friend groups, which I still do, but like back then I was in so many different groups. I feel like I listened to a lot of different stuff. I had like my Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Lauryn Hill kind of music, stuff like that. I had Wiz Khalifa. I had the trap like Chief Keef, Herbo. Like I had all that. Like it was a mixture of stuff. So
that was all over the place. All hip hop artists.
I'm saying, like the flow of the music. Not
okay.
Like the vibes of it.
The different pockets in hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to listen to country. I used to listen to like rock, or not rock, but is it rock? No, it's like I used to. What's the name? Papa Roach. I used to listen to Sleeping with Sirens. I used to listen to.
You in country? That's surprising.
Yeah, some country, not all of it, but some country. Listen to old school stuff, but there's a variety of music. It depends on when I play a certain song.
Okay.
But over the years, my shit has elevated for sure. Because I know back then, it usually was just the same Herb song for the car ride, the same.
Yeah. Kind of same still.
No, it's not. I don't listen to Herb that much anymore. Actually,
I know you just listen to a lot of what's that one nigga's name? Damn, he's a dread Detroit.
Skillet Baby.
No. The calmer one. I can't think of his name, bro. Fuck it.
The calm one.
Yeah, he's calmer. Babyface Ray.
Oh, yeah, he's tough.
Yeah, you be listening to a lot of his shit, and then you hear one lyric and repeat it all day long.
I hear that in a minute.
Thankfully.
Somebody text Trump, hit the gun, hit me with the bag, sir, thanks for having me. And I had to cut her off. I got bitches mad at me. Yeah, that's tough.
We're going to cut that part out. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of albums to go through, but we're not a music review podcast, so it's not going to be in-depth reviews. So don't sit here and expect to be listening to fucking Charlemagne and Ebro and fucking DJ Academics, nigga. This is not what it's going to be.
Okay, then before we move on from the topic, I got to say something about Sexy Red album. You said you just heard it. What you think about it?
I actually really like it. I ain't going to lie. She dropped probably one of the hardest projects of the year.
Okay.
Harder than a lot of niggas.
Okay. Now, let me say my take on
Hellcats and SRTs.
Pull Up On You, huh?
That's that song.
Some hot girl shit for you,
Yeah.
man. Let me tell you something, though, man. This is my take on it. I played the album 4 times, right?
Damn, you addicted.
No, I'm not. I heard the album and I got a certain vibe. Because this is what it was. You told me it was a really great album, you know?
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, okay, let me see what he's talking about. I played it. Now, don't get me wrong. Her beats is tough.
Yeah, she has the hardest beat selection, I ain't gonna lie, out of everybody. Who's giving her all them beats? And why they giving her so much heat?
I think it was Take Heat. I think.
Yeah.
But she has good beats. She can't rap, I'm sorry. She can't rap.
You think she can't rap?
She can't rap. I'm sorry. But the comparison I'm making it to, though, is Travis Porter. Walk a Flock of Flame. And I'm saying that because what was that? Looking for the Hoes. I think that's the name of the song. I got the vibe of like an old Travis Porter song. I think it was called Doggin' or some shit like that. I played their album too on Music Money Magnums. And their albums are very similar in the sense of she did this the right way. She dropped it in the summer, June 9th, she dropped it. You know, summertime, outside is hot. You have turnt music about shaking ass and doing this and the third, getting hold, you know what I'm saying? You having fun all summer. So you did the right thing. Like so marketing wise, stuff like that, you did it. But for like longevity wise, like Travis Porter, like you got some hits in the summer and shit. After that, you die out though, I'm sorry to tell you.
So you think her career is gonna be short lived?
Not short lived, but not as long as you might think it might be. Yeah, I think she might make like a year or 2, maybe 3.
So what would you say for other female artists that are rapping that hard shit?
I'm not saying you can't do it, but it's not gonna be longevity. Like, I feel like that's only like a summer hit or a club music. It's club music. But
so what would you consider to be longevity in the music business?
Versatile. You gotta be versatile.
No, what like a time? What's longevity?
Lil Wayne.
So a 20, 30-year career.
Oh no, but that's possible. I mean,
I'm asking you the time.
10 years.
10 years.
10 years stamped.
Okay.
Yeah, and actually like making hit for hit, like you constantly in the conversation of a hit for the year or a top song or at least top 50 at least.
So out of your artists, who do you think's had a successful 10-year career that you like and enjoy?
Kendrick Lamar.
You think Babyface Ray's gonna have a successful 10-year career?
No.
So the people that have that, you're thinking are the creme de la creme, the top of the top, right?
Okay. I feel like people who have the team. I feel like it depends on the time, really. If you can adjust your career and your take of music and how you execute it, I feel like you can make your career longer. Like Lil Wayne, for example, he did different things in music. Like he tried to rock, he did hip hop, he tried different portions of music, which made his career longer. You know.
Yeah, I feel like I don't think you need that to have longevity. I think you need to have a loyal fan base, a dedicated fan base, and I think you just need to be consistent.
It depends.
I also think that longevity is different than what you're describing, because in the music business, a lot of artists come and go. Like, we know Wiz Khalifa, but Wiz Khalifa hasn't had a successful 10-year long music career. His success was really only a couple of years, to be real. And so in such, like right now, we're in like a microwave culture where everything is like, you're hot for a second and then you're gone. So I think if she can reach 5 years of success, that's success that to me is longevity, because she shouldn't be around that long. At least statistically, she shouldn't be. But I think she'll get there. I think people like Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Glorilla, things like that, or people like that, are kind of paving the way for her music to last a lot longer than what you're thinking.
We'll see.
She's just not getting started. It's her first year. She got a lot of hits. I think that's probably the only fear I have for her is like Fetty Wap. His label let him release hit after hit after hit after hit. And so he ain't have nothing in the tuck. He ain't have nothing in the vault left. And that's what I kind of fear with her. She releasing at a high clip right now. So can she sustain that? That'd be my only concern for her.
Well, I think too, even so, I feel like they crash out more in this time frame because of TikTok and stuff. Because like a lot of their songs blow off of TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you hear it and be like, you only know that one part. So like that one song, like that one part, she like, you like my voice? It's you know that part.
I'm not gonna lie, she's ugly, but yeah, her voice do turn me on.
So it's like that part, like the whole song is decent. I put the whole song on the album. I heard it. I'm like, that song's not bad, but that part is what people hear and they kind of usually cut it off. You know, like, oh, I heard my part and I'm doing the song.
But you don't think she can rap?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Not really, bro. No,
I think she definitely raps better than G Herbo.
Okay, you just bullshitting now, bro.
I do.
You can't say that with a straight face.
I think she raps better than G Herbo.
You're sick as hell, bro.
I'm just being.
And what factors?
I'm just keeping it 100. I think she just has a harder flow. I think we give credit for bullshit. Like,
yeah, that's what you're doing.
Nah.
Yes.
So why is Chief Keef on such a high pedestal?
Because Chief Keef's a fucking legend.
But he can't rap.
Yes, he can.
Yes,
nigga.
No.
Yes.
Him and Sexy Red are not that far apart.
You're tripping.
And Sexy Red has better lyrics than him.
No, bro. Chief Keef, that nigga said.
And at this point in time, she has better beats than him too.
Chief Keef said, knock, knock, bitches FedEx. That nigga said, I got a gun, I got a gun. No, you got a gun. What did they say? I got a drum, you got a drum.
You can't even say it without stuttering.
Because there's so much heat in my brain, I can't even think about it, bro. He has so much fucking fire bars, nigga. His first song went global. Bang, bang, bang. Nigga, that's tough, nigga.
What her song do?
Huh?
What her song do?
Went viral, but now Chief Keef got more views than her.
That's true.
Yeah.
I can't compare that. I can't say that she's gonna do more numbers than Chief Keef for sure. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you can't.
He started the whole movement of drill. He started the whole movement.
That's true. But I don't think you can shit on her.
You can't shit. You can shit on her, but
she's from St. Louis.
That's fine.
You like her arch?
Fuck.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a cool little bar.
My goodness.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, let's get to the rest of these albums and run these bitches off real quick. Burna Boy's album, no in-depth review. It's a decent little album if you like that. You know what I'm saying? If you're into that little Afrobeats type of vibe, it's not Afrobeats, but it's cool. I fuck with it. It's decent. 8 out of 10. Russ's album, nice little smooth little vibe. Shit kind of, I don't think it's gonna be for everybody, but for me it resonated with a lot of stuff I'm going through right now currently. A nice little 7.5 out of 10 for me. And George Stone's album, I really want to talk to you about this one. What do you think about George Stone, aka ESTG's, third album? Or is this the fourth one?
I guess it's third, maybe fourth. I don't know. However, I think it's solid. I'll give it like a 6. I'm sorry. ESTG came hard when he first paused. God damn, that was sounding gay.
Hey. Wouldn't be the first time.
ESTG, when he first came out, came with some tough ass music, bro.
Yeah.
But then again, this is my thoughts on it. I don't know if he's, for one, his auto-tune was crazy. He was doing auto-tune shit. That's one problem I got with him. His auto-tune is horrible. He got to doing that, bro. But also, with that being said, I don't know if just my music taste in the sense is changing too, and the fact of all that killing rah shit I don't want to hear all the time, bro. There's a time I place for it, and usually I'm not trying to hear it no more, bro. I think it's for the young niggas or who want to hear that shit, who's doing that lifestyle, want to hear all that, but I don't want to hear that, bro. I really don't. Like, hearing that shit for, 10 years, 15 years plus, gets like, all right, bro, it's getting kind of washed out.
You need some versatility.
Yeah. Something more peaceful in my life, bro, you know?
I respect that. I actually agree with you. I think his album is around a 6, to be honest. It's very disappointing yet again. I think I'm off the G-Wham bandwagon.
Off his back, huh?
Yeah, off his back. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be looking forward to his albums anymore. Like, I'll still probably check him out, but I'm not anticipating something super hard. For me, he's due for a classic and hasn't performed even close to something like that. You give me all these albums and I'm only really fucking with less than half of it.
Yeah, I get like the first 2. What's it? What's the first two? It's the one, the Red album cover I like. Bigger Than Life, I think.
Yeah, Bigger Than Life or Death.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was his best album, to be real. And then after that, it continued to keep falling off. And the album before this was really bad. And this one was kind of like a step up above that.
Mm-hmm.
But because I guess my expectation is just way higher than what you're going to perform at. And I think that's why I'm not going to look forward to it anymore, because I don't want to keep placing these expectations on you. That's kind of unfair, to be honest, because I'm holding you to a certain standard that you clearly don't hold yourself to, because you don't even put the same quality into your music, into your albums, that some of these other artists are. Like, you signed under Yo Gotti, but your album does not sound anywhere as well engineered and mixed as Yo Gotti.
And then Yo Gotti even too.
Moneybagg Yo.
Moneybagg Yo had a decent little album.
Right. So it's like, why is the quality not there? Because that's probably like a big part of it for me. And I think that's why I like Sexy Red's album so much, is because like the quality of production is there. Like, you can hear her voice. It sounds very clear. It doesn't sound like you're not listening to one song and then listen to another song and they're at two completely different volumes. That's frustrating for me.
I was gonna say that real quick before we move on from the music topic. Moneybagg Yo album does that. It's decent, but some songs are louder than others, and it makes me mad. Because, like, I'll be playing my speaker and be bumping, and I'm like, I can't even hear the beat no more. And it's like, it's not thumping like it was the last one. Why is it not thumping, bro? What happened?
Yeah, that shit's very frustrating.
Yeah.
When you listen to albums, bro, do you listen to them in order or do you skip around?
Listen to order.
Yeah.
I think you have to, just on the fact some albums have storylines behind them, like little skits or whatnot, and it'd be weird if I just push shuffle and it's a random ass skit, and it's like, what the hell is this talking about?
I don't think the skits could survive today, honestly, with the short attention spans.
I feel like I've heard some, and I don't mind them.
Burna Boy has skits in his album. I just skip them.
Okay. I think it depends how long the skit is. If it's longer than 20 seconds, I think it's probably gonna get skipped.
Yeah.
Because that's the length of a TikTok. But I feel like even unless okay, I compared to like Kendrick Lamar, his old stuff, right? Mm-hmm. His skits were like good because it went with the song. You know, like you heard the whole song and the story, and then you hear the skit, like, oh shit, this is a story, like a follow up.
Yeah, you paint a picture.
Yeah.
I think a lot of artists don't even know how to utilize a skit pretty well, to be honest, because...
Well, even Tory Lanez's good at that too, I'm gonna be honest. He's good at skits.
Yeah, he is. But he's in jail.
Free that nigga.
So we gotta let him, you know what I'm saying, go through his little bid. But yeah, I just asked that because, I don't know, they always say, oh, please listen to the album in order. It's like, who the fuck's not listening to the album in order? Who's just going around skipping to certain features? I never met anybody in my life that skips to certain features on songs, to be real.
Now I might be anxious to hear that one, but I'm not gonna skip it around.
Yeah. And I had a little country album that came out, but fuck it. I don't know if we had any country viewers, so we'll see.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah, man. Hey, Sean don't have enough time to watch TV, bro. Actually, speaking of TV, bro, Apple TV, do you watch any shows on there? No, you just watch cartoons.
That's not true. I've actually developed a lot. I watch a lot more stuff than cartoons.
Well, when you get some time, bro, you should check out Apple Plus. They got some good shit on there. Everything I've watched on there has been really good so far, to be honest. And I've watched probably about 6-7 shows so far, and they've all been missing heat. I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there, but they got it.
I've been watching a series called, it's on Hulu, called Solar Opposites. I've been watching it for a couple of years now. I just finished the 4th season.
What is that? Is it like what is that?
It reminds me of Rick and Morty in a sense. It's about these aliens who come from a planet.
Oh, it's a cartoon?
It is a cartoon. They land on planet Earth, and so you know the show Invader Zim, correct? Mm-hmm. Think of Invader Zim as an adult in the family, pretty much. So they cuss, they got these problems. So it's like Rick and Morty / Family Guy / Invader Zim. But I like it. It's pretty funny. I like it because it has a storyline within a storyline. Like, so they have 3 episodes each. So the first one is about the aliens, which is the main story. Then they have one about the humans, which is the second story. And they have one about another dude on the side. So it's like, but they all still connect, but it's all stories within themselves. So it's pretty cool. Check it out.
Sounds like a complex show, but it sounds like it might be pretty decent.
Yeah, I like it a lot, man. I enjoy it.
Something I've been wanting to ask you, bro. What's something that you've been struggling with that you haven't really spoken to me about?
Damn.
It caught you off guard.
I really did, honestly. I wasn't expecting no question like that. I've been struggling with, bro. Mental health, I guess, really, honestly. I'm getting better, so I'm very thankful. Very thankful. But, bro, just mental health in the sense of, like, what do you think is really doing? Like, kind of, is it doing enough? Staying, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's difficult, bro, because you want to give yourself grace in the fact of we're young, we're doing what we need to do, taking the right steps, but then you go in the sense of, like, this is a great topic. I'm actually glad you asked this, 'cause I want to get into this. Um, I feel like, man, you compare, so much. You shouldn't compare. Comparison is thief of joy. But it's like I'm trying to compare, like, damn, I'm behind this person, which motivates me to go harder, but then I burn myself out because it's, like, too much to handle at one time. I'm moving at my own pace. But then it's like you want to get that shit accomplished. So it's like struggling in the sense of, am I doing too much? Am I doing enough? And that's been very hard for me because.
So not feeling like you're where you want to be.
Right. And I feel like, man, that's a lot of problem with a lot of people, bro. They just kind of struggle with that because it's the world of social media and you see everything on everything and you want to rush your shit. But my best advice is take your time, bro. Stay in your lane because you're gonna get there, you know. But yeah.
I agree. I think that as long as you're taking steps and actions towards your goal and what you want to achieve every day, then you don't really got nothing to worry about because you're doing the work. So eventually the results will come. It may take longer than what you expected, but eventually those results will come. And I think that's what a lot of people just forget. They want it to happen now. And a lot of people give up because it's not happening now, not realizing that it's only a matter of time before it really happens for you.
Now let me ask you, why do you think so many people, especially in our community of people of men or men of color, or people of color in general, avoid checking up on their? And don't get me wrong, it's been a better thing recently, but why has it been such a long process to go get mental help and go get therapy, or if you may need to get your mental together? Why has it been such a hard thing to do?
I think one, because of the stigma around mental health, because growing up 50, 60 years ago, even 10, 20 years ago, right? Like, mental health is a big scary word or scary term that people just automatically associate with suicide. And I don't know why that's looked at as such a negative thing, because in order to prevent something like that, if that's the taboo thing, then you need to talk about it earlier, ahead of time, so that way people don't feel like they have no other options. But I also think as a man, the world's hard. And so you going through life and you see that women are nurtured, women are coddled. And as a man, you just got to go out into the world and figure some shit out, make some shit happen. And so because that's the response that the society's going to give you, that the world's going to give you, when it comes to your friends, when it comes to your children, when it comes to, people close to you and your relatives, you're not going to sit there and baby them because, the world's not going to be like that. And so I can't sit here and be this soft individual with you because you're going to go out to the world and just get smacked in the face, because it's not going to be like that. And that's what you expected. And so in a way, we kind of building each other up to be able to handle how the world is going to treat us. And that's just kind of my view on it. I feel like that's a lot to do with it. We kind of preparing ourselves and preparing the people around us to deal with that. And I think that's the bigger problem, is that the world kind of has to change the way they treat men in society.
Yeah. I was going to say, especially like you said, men, I feel like one thing as men we always say or told, you can't cry. I feel like that's some of the craziest shit, because I just started crying recently again, not a lot, but in the sense of I was holding so much pain and emotions, bro, from just a lot of events in life, and it was like, you can't hold that shit in because it breaks you down, bro. It really, it's a heavy weight on your shoulders, and it's crazy because it's like, as a human, as a person, you should be able, not saying every little inconvenient thing you cry about for sure, but I mean, even for a situation of like something hard, like a passing of a loved one, and they would sit there like just hold back their tears. It's sickening, It's sad because like you're clearly hurt, bro, but you're not allowed to cry in society, or you look like you're a soft person. That's insane to me. But, I don't know. I think that's just. I feel like we should just be more open on that kind of topics and just be more accepting of people's emotions on that shit. Not baby them, but let them know it's okay and there's a time and space for that. Like give them that space to do that. So.
I see that's always been like a weird statement for me, because like I never looked at life like that. Like I've always felt like if I wanted to cry, I will. But I also always felt like I'm not going to cry around people that don't care that much about me, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and just break down and cry in public.
Right. No,
I'm
of
gonna go
course.
home and, you know what I'm saying, and cry in my home, and try to be around people that love me and support me. That's always just kind of been my view on it. So I never really understood when they say men can't cry, because I never personally ever felt that way, but I also um, never really had to deal with it like that. But hey, man, I'm glad that you shared that with me, and I hope you're doing all right.
How you been doing? I mean, what's up with you? What you ain't telling me what you been struggling with?
I would say probably my identity with myself. I feel like changing some of my habits and changing the things that I've done and the way that I used to be. Specifically, I think the way I deal with conflict and deal with people. I've always dealt with conflict with aggression. And so removing that factor from my life has kind of been taking a toll on me, where I feel like I'm not the same person. It feels like I've lost a part of myself. And that's something that I've really been trying to deal with and process. I feel like I'm not used to being such a soft person, such a nice, gentle person. So I've been trying to figure out how to deal with that and not feel like I lost myself.
Makes sense.
Because I feel like I need that aggression when it comes to certain things, like just lighting that fire under you to help propel to the next level or the next step in your life.
It's funny. I feel like things that reversed. I feel like I'm too over aggressive in some situations. I'm trying to calm back down.
Yeah.
I feel like I be tweaking. Not as bad as I used to. I feel like as a kid I used to be really bad. But as a teenager, I feel like maybe like I was bad as hell as a teenager. Not bad, but I always had a quick temper. I was cussing niggas out at 16 every day. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely was. So maybe I have, but maybe this not so aggressive. I guess the things I say to people, I guess they have gotten more.
I think a lot of what it is that like you would be like aggressive or you would be mean to someone, but then people would see that, but then turn around and see me take whatever you just did and go like 100 times past that. And so they gave you the benefit of the doubt because your thing felt like a pinch versus my thing felt like a slap.
Yeah.
And so now that I'm not on that type of time, now your actions are a little bit more highlighted in our circles.
Yeah, which is crazy because I don't do that much. I do some things, but I don't be wild when people be trying to be wild.
Now sometimes you be wild.
Man.
I feel like if only the camera could see some of the things that you said to certain people would have a different perspective on you.
Hey man, I don't know. Shit, put in the comments if I hurt your feelings. Let me know, and I'm reading to you about them.
There's a lot of big backs around here.
See, now you're petty, bro.
What?
Nothing, bro. Hey, if you know, you know, I guess, right?
If you know, you know. You got anything else before we wrap it up?
I got one, I guess. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Why do you think it's hard to, like, as a man, what's the hardest thing for you to do?
The hardest thing for me to do as a man?
Mm-hmm.
The hardest thing for me to do.
I'm not answering this question, by the way. I just want to ask you personally, by the way.
You're not answering this?
Yeah, no, I'm just asking you personally, by the way. So yeah, don't spin it back around. This is just one for you.
What the hell? Damn, you caught me off guard, bro. The hardest thing for me to do as a man, I feel like, is one, provide, and no matter what I got going on, continue to endure and make sure everyone else around me is good before I'm good. And then two, tuck my tail when I'm needing to save face or avoid conflict with other people, because that's hard. Because like I said, I've been trying to be peaceful with people and avoid conflict and not always resolve conflict with physical altercations like I have in the past. So when I be tucking my tail, I ain't gonna lie, I be thinking about it for weeks sometimes. I'm like, bro, I could have just beat that nigga ass and solved it. But then that would have had longer term consequences against my actions. Did that help? Did that get your answer?
Yeah, it did. I'm just thinking, trying to put things together, puzzles to the pieces.
Were you doing some sort of review on me?
No, just a research process, just a study.
Okay. I guess if you prefer me to be your case study, why didn't you want to answer the question Would you say that's something that's hard for you as a man, is to answer questions?
Nah, I wouldn't say so. It's funny how you spin it back. I told you not to spin it back. You're gonna do it regardless. You just gonna go against the grain, ain't you? That's crazy.
Always. I love going against the grain.
Well, I'm gonna stay on 10 toes, not answer. I'm gonna go around to the question. The other thing you said about the conflict, though, the conflict one that you said, I like that. I feel like it's hard, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that could be mine. I guess as a conflict, no one to back down, man, from people, especially in society. It's like you don't want nobody be like trying to hold you, nothing like that. You want to be like a soft person or this and the third. But then you gotta understand, like, that shit don't be worth it, bro. I feel like the problem is a lot of them come to physical altercations because people don't know how to express themselves through words and emotions. People just go to physical actions because they don't know the word. Like when you get frustrated on an argument, some shit, what they do instantly, beat your ass, just because they mad now. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't communicate what you really mad
or
for.
Or they start yelling, screaming.
Yeah, just nonsense, bro. Yeah. So it's just like at that point, you gotta get grasp of your emotions. I feel like it's actually really important as a man to have a control of your emotions, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you, like, not saying you can't be emotionless. That's I think people get mixed up. Emotionless versus control of your emotions. Mm-hmm. I think that's a big difference. When you have control, I think you have more power over a lot of things. When you have control, when you are emotionless, you're weak as hell.
Right. No, that's 100% true. I like that, man. That's a good take right there.
Thank you.
Because yeah, there's a few people I got a list of that I'm just waiting, patiently plotting on time I might get back. It ain't gonna be physical, but I'm going to get you back. I hope you know. I hope you pray at night. It's coming.
You ain't been living right. You need to pray more.
I will. How you feel about revenge? Because that's something I be struggling with. Because like I said, I've been trying to not resolve things physically, but I feel like there's other ways I could impact you, impact your life, and kind of make things uncomfortable for you.
I never cared about revenge as much. Maybe I did at one point, maybe like middle school. Mm-hmm. But growing up now, man, especially after probably like freshman year, I really quit caring, bro. I think that's,
so you shouldn't call nobody a job and try to get them fired?
I wouldn't, bro. On the sense of, you never know what somebody's going through, bro. In the sense of not even saying what they did to you was right. It could be some fucked up shit for sure. They're not giving them the pass for that. But
right.
In the thing of it, life gonna deal with itself usually, bro. So I feel like, what I need to put this foul shit on your name for, this and third, and fuck your life up. Especially if the situation went on between us, you could already when it was going through some shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and now if I get you fired from your job, it's going to intensify, which makes you a worse person to other people, which continue the cycle of just negative energy in the world, which we don't need.
Man, look at you, you're so wise, man. You're out here just spitting knowledge.
I'm trying to be peaceful,
I
bro.
think it's the locks, honestly. I think as your locks have grown, you have grown as a person, bro.
You know, they've said that. People say locks come with wisdom, and I don't know.
Yeah, bro, you definitely a lot more wise than you used to be.
2 years ago, niggas said you with a box of rocks. Niggas said nigga with the West couldn't do this shit.
Just a whole lot of staring and blinking before, bro.
Hey, funny Marco ass nigga.
Yeah. Now we got some interesting dialogue.
So,
but no, I agree with you. What you said, bro. I think that's a powerful thing. Understanding how to control your emotions and realizing a lot of stuff that people do is more of a reflection on them than a reflection on you. Mm-hmm. And God will take care of it, bro. God will take care of you. He don't play about me, so hopefully he don't play about you.
You want to be a rapper?
So you go get it. I just let niggas know it's coming. Revenge. Maybe I don't gotta seek it myself, but somebody gonna get you.
Yeah.
So my young bulls don't play about me.
Okay, we got it, bro. Hey, whoever got smoke with Saint, bro, watch your back, cause he on one. It sound like. My goodness.
But all that though, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Today's music cast. Never again. You ain't never getting this much music content again. But we appreciate y'all, man. Much love to everyone out there. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and we out.
Be smooth.